And for more than 20 years, this week's hometown hero has been helping fight hunger in our community. It started with just a small food pantry and a local church closet, and today it has turned into this: several weekly food distributions with a line of cars as far as the eye can see. And chances are you'll also see Pastor Daniel West, the man behind the mission, still out there after all these years, lending a helping hand and a smile to those who need it most.
And ribs, anybody?
For Pastor Daniel West, the mission has always been simple: help as many people as possible put food on the table.
I was pastoring at a church in Lake Worth, and one of the people in the congregation said, "We have an old closet down there. Why don't we get a grocery store?" And he went to his Publix down in Delray. That was our first store, and we're still picking up from that 23 years later, so we like that.
He officially started Restoration Bridge International in 2005 to help bridge the gap between available food and those in need. To date, the organization has helped more than 3.5 million adults and children in Palm Beach County.
Each week we find new people. We talked about food deserts in Palm Beach County, so that's what we're targeting, and care for the people, love for the people, encourage people. It's just ongoing.
I started as a volunteer over 2 years ago. I'm blessed to be able to work for this organization. But first and foremost was Pastor Dan and his heart and his mission, which attracted me to the organization.
Jason Mandel is the director of operations for Restoration Bridge. He says without fail, Pastor Dan still shows up to almost every food distribution they host.
He wants to be here. You know, he's the executive director of our organization. He doesn't need to be here, but he's here because this is where his heart is.
I'm in awe of this.
And his passion for giving back is being recognized all across the state. Earlier this year, Pastor Dan was honored with the Champion of Service Award from Volunteer Florida for his outstanding contributions to the community.
I was just in awe, and you know, without the organization, the wonderful people that have the same heart and for people, the same love for people, it wouldn't happen.
I asked Pastor Dan what his favorite part about being out at the distribution sites was, and he told me it was seeing the faces of the people who might not otherwise have food to feed their families if it weren't for Restoration Bridge. So far, just this year, the group has handed out roughly 3 million pounds of food. If you'd like to learn more about their efforts, just look for this story on the morning show page of our website, cbs12.com. Click the like and subscribe buttons if you want to see more stories like this that impact you.